What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to the lounge. Today I'm going to show you the enemies that you have to kill to get exalted with Emperor Shaohao. When you're exalted, you can buy the Heavenly Golden Cloud Serpent for 100,000 timeless coins. The coins aren't a big deal as long as you're looting while you're killing these enemies. I got 100,000 a little after Revered, I think. Anyway, I'm going to show you the enemies you got to kill and what these enemies do. You can farm here, right here. This place is good if you're by yourself or just with like one other person, because these give about half as much rep as the other ones I'm going to show you, and there's also a ton of people farm here. But anyway, I'll show you these enemies and what they do. There's nothing here that will kill you, really. You don't even really have to dodge the things that they do. Of course, I'm a tank, and you really don't need to be a tank. You can do this with 5 damage. It would actually maybe faster. But if you have a tank in your group, it helps because you can keep all the enemies on one person. And it'll really help when I show you these next enemies up here. But yeah, see, these guys are not a problem. These guys are kind of annoying because, you know, they channel the thing where they put their shield up. But if you have aggro, just make sure you're facing them away from your party. The Fire Watchers, they're not a problem. They do this, they cast Power Blast like he's doing there, and they also do this thing where they channel and fire falls from the sky. It doesn't do that much damage. When I was farming this, I was farming me as a tank and 4 damage, and I would just literally pull as many as I could, just pull the whole area, and everyone was just AoE them down. It wasn't a problem. But yeah, this place here, if you're by yourself or with one other person, you can do it. Or if there's people farming up here where we're going to go in a second, you can bring your group of 5 down here. But you're not going to get as much rep as you would up here. And I'm going to show you each of these enemies one by one and what they do. They're not very hard as long as you don't get hit by the things that they channel. I mean, not channel, but it'll show on the ground what they do, and you got to get out of it. Except for these guys. These guys hurt kind of bad, but see, you can get right out of it, and you shouldn't really ever take any damage. That's why you really don't need a healer, because almost all the damage these guys do is completely avoidable. But when it hits you, man, it really hurts. I'm going to let him hit me this next time with it, and it'll probably do about half my health. Well, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it does about 1/3 of my health. If you're a tank, it's not a problem, but it hurts healers and damage. The worst ones are the Kiln Masters. When you first fight them, but all they do basically, okay, is there's a line on the ground, and they slam down on the ground, and in a row, it takes like 90% of your health. It's just crazy. And one of the good things about having a tank when you're doing this is he can keep aggro on the Kiln Master and control which way it faces, and he can face it away from the raid. If you don't have a tank and one of your ranged grabs aggro's on those, it'll run over to them, and then it can just completely slam your ranged and your healers and all those if they're not watching. It can get pretty tough. And I'm just going to show you these. There's the Chanters. They are not that hard. They cast Power Blasts. I'm going to help these guys out. And tank it for them. They conjure this guy here. And you want to grab aggro on it because it hits hard. Like, it really does hit hard. But see, if you have a tank, you can just gather everything up in these tight little balls of death, and then everyone can just AoE him down. These are by far the easiest, but I believe they also give the least amount of rep. I'm going to wait for him to pull a Kiln Master and show you what the Kiln Masters do. If they don't pull one, then I'll just go pull one. Because fighting a Kiln Master by myself is going to take a long time. I don't know if I really... can dodge it that long, because they do it literally like every second, and there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one. See this line? When you're tanking these things, see where your party's at and keep them faced away. And just go back and forth like this. You'll stop and summon this thing there. Just keep them faced away from the group. And see, it's really nice to have a tank because he can just keep everything nice and just pull everything in a nice ball of death at the other place especially. And here we didn't pull more than one or two at a time. These things here, you can pull as many of those as you want. They're Zerkers. The Kiln Masters, the problem comes when you have more than one of them, is they don't always do it at the same time. So it becomes kind of hard to keep them facing away from your group. And that's the most important thing, because that one hit, I'm pretty sure one hit kills anything that's not a tank. I know it hits me for like 90% of my health. It's just crazy. The good thing about being a monk, though, is if I do get hit, I can live through another one because I can heal myself right back up and put a shield on me. But yeah, those are the enemies, guys. And when you get exalted, you'll definitely have your 100,000 timeless coins if you've been looting. And go buy your Heavenly Golden Cloud Serpent. You do have to have the Cloud Serpent riding, of course, so probably not all of your characters can ride it if you haven't done that. I've only done it on like 3, but anyway, guys, I hope this helped you. And well, yeah, and it took me about 2 days of 6 to 8 hour farming sessions for rep. And what I did was I just typed in OQ that I was looking for a group, and there's always people looking to join up. It wasn't hard to find people, but it took about altogether probably about 15 hours of farming these. Yeah, well, oh, and the worst enemy you'll fight is twin farmers, because they'll wait till you pull 2 or 3 of these. And especially the Kiln Masters, if they know what they're doing, especially rogues, they'll come in and stun you right as soon as they're doing that slam thing, and they won't get a coin off of it. It'll just kill you, and it damages your gear and everything. So you have to watch out for those. But if you're in a group of 5, sometimes the corn farmers won't bother you because you outnumber them. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.